Now we will discuss the law of reciprocal proportion. Okay. In this law, just before coming to the Gay-Lussac law, we will discuss this one, the law of reciprocal proportion. When two elements combine separately with a fixed mass of third element, then the ratio of masses in which they do so bears a whole number ratio to the ratio of mass in which they themselves combines. Okay. That means first you should know this one trick. If two elements are present, you are finding the ratio, then you have to use the law of multiple proportion. The law of multiple proportion. Okay. If three elements are present, then you have to use this law, that is the law of reciprocal proportion. Okay. What we will study here in the three element law, that is the law of reciprocal proportion, we have to take a third element. Suppose you take the example of sulfur, oxygen and hydrogen. Hydrogen is the third element. Okay. Sulfur combined with hydrogen to give H2S, hydrogen sulfide. Oxygen combined with water to give H2O, water. Okay. Now the fixed mass of the third element is our 2, remember, H2. Okay. So the sulfur, here it is 32 atomic mass, and the oxygen atomic mass is our 16, and hydrogen the fixed mass is our 2. Now what is the ratio of H2S? This is 2:32. What is the ratio of water, H2O? That is 2:16. Okay. Now see here what we can write. We can write the ratio of sulfur and oxygen also. Sulfur and oxygen ratio is our, here the compound is SO2, so the ratio is 32:16, or you can say 2:1. Okay. Now only sulfur and oxygen ratio, only sulfur and oxygen, it is SO2, therefore 2:1, 32:16. Only sulfur and oxygen ratio, that is 32/32. Okay. Actually it is not 32:16, it is 32:32, as oxygen is 2, so we can write it is 1:1, no problem. Only sulfur and oxygen, if you will find, it is 32/16, you can write 2/1, no problem. So our sulfur oxygen ratio is 2:1, and sulfur dioxide S:2O2 is our 1:1. If you will divide them to find the ratio, that is 2/1 by 1/1, that will cancel with each other, the ratio will be 2:1, which is the small whole number ratio. Okay. Remember, you have to find the ratio of sulfur and oxygen. For sulfur dioxide, once you have to find, that is SO2, and once you have to find for the SO. When SO2 it is 1:1, when it is SO it is 2:1. Now find the ratio, you will find a small whole number ratio. Okay. But condition, the hydrogen should be in fixed mass and they must combine with the hydrogen. Okay. In this case only we can use this law, that is the law of reciprocal proportion. Now come to the next law, that is law of, that is you can say Gay-Lussac law of gases. Now we will discuss Gay-Lussac law of gases. In this law we will discuss when gases react, they do so in the volume which bears a small, or simple, you can say simple whole number ratio to one another. Ratio to one another. And the volume of products formed if gases. Okay, that means suppose you have hydrogen gas. When it combined with chlorine, then you will get HCl. If it is a gas, then suppose you are taking 1 volume of hydrogen and 1 volume of chlorine, then you will get 2 volume of HCl, no problem. If it is 20 ml of H2 and 20 ml of Cl2, then you will find 40 ml of HCl. So this is the Gay-Lussac law. Okay, it always define for the gases and for their volume in gaseous state, and if you will find them in liquid state, then you have to use the ml also, no problem. Now we will discuss one more law, that is known as Avogadro's hypothesis. Avogadro's hypothesis explain if temperature and pressure, that means the physical conditions remain same, the equal volume of all gases, contains equal number of molecules, Okay, but remember here the physical condition should be constant, the temperature and pressure should be constant. Okay, suppose you are taking the example 100 ml of methane, that is your Y molecule, and 100 ml of CO2, that is also Y molecule. If you want to take 50 ml of CO2, then it will be automatically Y by 2. They always fix this one. They always follow this rule. If it is 100 in Y, here also 100 in Y, for the 50 it will be just half. If you need 200 ml of nitrogen gas, then it will be 2Y. Okay, so here you can write volume of gas is directly proportional to the number of molecules. Volume of the gas is directly proportional to the number of molecules. If the number of molecules will increase, then the volume of gas will also increase. If it will decrease, then volume will also decrease.